Hello, thank you for joining me. Now today I'm actually up with a friend, Dave, who's in the background setting up his shot here. Just wave, Dave.
Yeah.
That's Dave Guile. There will be a link to his photos in the description below on Instagram. We're just up here in the Ogwen Valley, taking a photograph of the lone tree with Tryfan in the background. Now we are going to get some shots in a moment of the valley down there with the mist on. The main goal today is to head up the mountain behind me, get some photographs of the waterfalls. I'm going to end up to the stile at the top and hopefully get a nice shot looking down the whole valley over the lake and with the mountains. It is due to clear up soon. We'll see. We're not going to be going for sunset or anything like that. It's just going to be nice moody shots, some nice moody clouds in the sky, and just show the ruggedness of Wales. We've got heather on the mountains, so that should show up nicely if we do get any light. Yeah, all in. I think we're in for a good day.
Definitely, can't wait.
I'll just put this first photo up for you now with the settings, and run some B-roll as we head up the mountain. We'll come back to you at the first waterfall. So we've made it up to the first waterfall, which is this nice little fall behind me here. And this is one sort of facing Tryfan, which is behind me. Stunning little mountain. And as you can see, the light is coming over. Now Dave here has just been and set up his shot over the other side there. Once again, the links to his Instagram will be in the description below, so go and check out his images. It's cracking photography. As for this shot I'm taking, I'll just put a brief bit of video up here for you. As you can see from the shot I'm taking, I'm looking pretty much dead onto the waterfall. I've got the composition I've got set up. I've got these little pieces of reedy sort of grass in front of me. That's making a leading line with the stream leading up to the actual fall itself. One of the main things that's caught my eye about this shot is the little bit of heather that we've got up in the corner up there. You won't see that on the video because of the crop factor, but you will see it on the image. Polarizer set to take the glare off the water. That's a nice first shot of the day. So we've just made it up to the next waterfall. I haven't been able to get much B-roll in because there's been a lot of walking involved over quite marshy ground. So we've been watching our footing more than getting any filming done. But we've managed to find this shot here, this particular waterfall here. It's only a little waterfall, but it looks nicely at Tryfan. Now there is a famous, quite a famous shot that most people get with a waterfall on this kind of aspect, looking at Tryfan, and this might be it, might not, but as I've just said to David before, I'll take it. The next shot we're going to go for, this little falls behind us. Get a shot of that, and then there's a few more rapids up the top that look quite impressive, so we're going to go and get some of them as well. Give you an idea of the composition. I'm going to set up with the rocks in the foreground. The waterfall is going to be leading through the image. Tryfan over there is going to be the main subject with all the mist and cloud on it. We are now getting some good light, so I'm quite happy with what we're probably going to get there. Over this waterfall we do have some heather on the far side there. I'm going to try and get a shot looking at the fall, making a feature of that heather. I'm only going to know what that composition is when we get up there, but I've already got a few ideas in mind looking at it. If any of those shots are any good, they're coming up now. There we go, we've made it about 3/4 of the way up to where we want to be. Dave's just setting up for his photo down here. We're taking this waterfall here. It's not what I call a big waterfall, it's only about 10 to 15 feet tall. It's got a lot of these nice yellow flowers around it. I'll put the footage up here for you. This is my composition. I'm using the stream as a lead into the image that you can see in the corner there. That's leading nicely through the waterfall itself. I've got the camera set low so we haven't got much of the sky in because I want to try and avoid using the ND filter if I can. And I'm shooting to get the yellow flowers and the heather. I think these are just gorse bushes. I'm just shooting to get them sharp in the image, so I'm focus stacking those on a 5-shot focus stack. I'm going to have to take it on the chin that the fern is moving in the image because I won't be able to blend it in. It is moving too much, so I'm going to have to take the movement of that kind of on the chin, but the rest of it should work out exactly as I'm planning. Hopefully that'll turn out how I want it to. I think we've got a couple more rapids to check out, and then we'll be at the famous stile that goes overlooks Ogwen Valley. Kind of looks down towards the lake there and Tryfan behind me. As you can see, we've got some nice clouds on the ridge of the mountains there. Nice texture in the clouds as well, so hopefully we'll be able to get something pretty special up there. This image is coming up now. I'll see you on the road. Okay, so we're on the final leg of our walk, and we've actually stumbled across this magnificent little beast of a waterfall. Now I've got two different shots of this, but the one I'm going to put up now, this is where I'm actually zoomed into the sort of central part of the waterfall up there. And the reason I'm focusing on that is because there's a little patch of heather up there that makes a nice bit of interest in the image. Got the big waterfall at the top snaking down and round. I've got the middle waterfall sort of leading up towards that. As you can see, my tripod is set up quite high. I'm having to get up high to get the aspect that I want to get that top waterfall in. I've also got a wide angle shot of this at 24mm, where I've got all the stream that's in front of me here as well. Now I'm going to get out of the way so Dave can set up his shot here if he wants to do the same shot. If those shots have turned out any good, they'll be coming up now, and they are both a 3-shot image focus stack. All the settings will come up with the photos. There they are. So we've made it up to Tryfan and the old style you can see behind me there. I'm just put a bit of brief video up here just to show you the composition I've got. I'm about 35mm, and I've got the peak of Tryfan just in the top corner. Now what we're doing, we're kind of dancing with light at the moment because the light's coming over because of the clouds. You can see there's a lot of cloud cover over me. And that light's just dancing over the mountains nicely, and every now and again you get a nice light on the peak, or a nice light in the foreground or the midground, or over on the lake in the distance. We're basically playing with that. Now for my image, because we're also getting some pretty harsh light on the stile over here as well, I've taken a shot of the stile without any light on it. So I've taken two images focus stack, one for the stile and one for the lake at the bottom there. The third image is focused on the mountain over there, Tryfan, but I'm going to take multiple shots as the light comes along, and I'm going to pick the best shot to blend in. So I'm going to focus stack the image, but I'm also kind of time blending as well. I'm going to use the best of the images, the best of this light wherever it hits. I'm going to put them together in the image to make one image. Is that cheating? I don't really care. It's the shot I want. That's the main thing. There's no such thing as cheating with photography. As long as it's the image you're taking at that time, it doesn't matter how you put the image together, as long as you make something out of it. You're never going to get what you want in one image in a situation like this, because it's never going to happen the way you want it to. But you can make it happen the way you want it to. If I get a shot with the lake at the bottom there, if you can see that in the distance, if I get the shot of that lit up but no light on Tryfan itself, the only way I can actually do it is to blend that in with the overall image and get the shot of Tryfan lit up to actually get the image I want. Takes a bit of creative thinking. Hopefully it's going to work out. If it does, that image is coming up now. So there we go, we've managed to get the shots we wanted from here. I think Dave's just come down from the rocks up there, got some nice shots of the moor ponies. Did you get the shot you want?
Hopefully.
Lovely.
Hopefully.
So yeah, Dave's images are on Instagram, so I'll put a link in the description below. He's also going to send some images for me to put in the video as well, so I'll run them at the end of the video, just as a slideshow. Hopefully you enjoyed this image. And if you did, just leave a thumbs up, comment, and join me in the next video. In the meantime, bye for now.